Okay, so today I have a very old guitar that is not for sale, but a good friend of mine owns this guitar, and I'm going to ask him a couple of questions now about this. When something like this comes in, you know, we got to get the camera rolling. We got to, what the hell is this thing? How old is this thing?
It has a serial number, 1235, which apparently doesn't really mean much because this is a Martin. And they partnershiped with kind of a shipping company, Bruno. And so it's called Martin and Bruno. I believe we had one in here a couple of years ago with Scott Halleck and me. And Martin and Bruno partnership lasted between May and September of 1838. And
so this is an 1838
Martin. Wow. And it's one of the very earliest Martins ever made. It has what's called the Stauffer headstock.
So just
look at this.
For history for a second, what year was Abraham Lincoln president?
Well, he was born in 1809.
Yeah, so this was around the Lincoln administration.
So, yeah, he wouldn't have even been 30. He actually tried to buy this, but said that his law practice wasn't doing well enough yet to get it.
So
and this is all hand-etched. I mean, we're talking 1838. Even the tuning gears are made by hand. And it's got what's called burled maple. This Stauffer headstock was stopped right around that time, which will remind you of Fender.
Look at this thing, man.
The Fender headstocks.
1838.
Yeah, and this ivory is almost a quarter of an inch thick.
Nylon string. Well, what's the scale length? Just for the hell of it.
You know what? I haven't measured.
Let's throw a tape measure on it. Yeah, right there. Just see the
usually they were 24.4 or 25.4.
So guys, this is just a random. We're having fun looking at this old thing.
24.
24-inch scale length. Nylon string.
Yep.
And it looks, just by looking at it, it looks like it's got a pretty round radius to it, wouldn't you say? 7 1/4 radius, or what do you think the radius is?
You know what? I don't know. I've never heard anybody actually ask about that specifically.
Well, hold on. Let me get my radius gauge. Okay, so we're curious.
It is 7 1/4. That's perfect.
Well, there's 9. No, 9 kind of rolls back and forth.
No, it's 7 1/4. It sits.
Huh.
It sits. There's no gap. It sits. That's 7 1/4.
So you got this through Chicago Music? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, apparently Chicago Music Exchange, and a guitar like this should not be in a music store in Chicago. Apparently, they originally bought it over a dozen years ago, but they wouldn't admit to it because they go, no, it's new. We just got it. And I go, what you mean is it's new to you because some guy just bought Chicago Music.
Right.
So everything is new to him, no matter how long it's been sitting. And on top of it, he's the guy that bought and started Reverb. Same guy.
Chicago Music guy.
Yeah, Chicago Music guy also owns Reverb and this stuff. And it took almost 4 weeks of constant badgering and them ignoring me, trying to buy it because they showed it for sale.
It wasn't easy to get your hands on.
No, they just wouldn't get back to me.
This is a museum piece.
Yeah, it wasn't a museum. It was part of a collection. The Scott Chinery, Chinery collection. And Scott had something called GNC Mega Vitamins or something.
Okay.
And sold them for tens of millions of dollars and then went guitar crazy.
Okay.
Harp guitars, mandolins, everything. So what I would like to know is how many Martins are there before this one? because
And
they're
are they
established in
still in
18...
existence? I mean, it's
Well, yeah.
surprising
Well,
that
they're
this thing has
established
lived that long.
They're established in 1833 in New York. They moved to Nazareth in 1838, I think, is when they actually
An
moved.
original case?
Yeah, well, I would say so, just because
Yeah.
of the carving of the headstock out.
Yeah.
And
Ivory.
I know.
It's got the binding all along here.
And
Oh, look at that.
nice pocket, but
You
the
can
other
put your
one.
picks in there, or you could keep your weed in there. There could be some weed from 1840 in here. Oh yeah, look at that. Some case
Oh yeah,
candy.
okay, so that's the other thing.
Yep, Chicago music.
Yeah, so that's the other
Oh, the
thing
little key or whatever?
for the clip here. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So, which is why I'm using the custom-made Fry's tie.
This is amazing, man. Well, good for you. Congratulations.
Between May and September of 1838. I mean, they've got it
This is
between that, because that's when that
amazing.
company was founded. Now, I have a friend, she has one from 1834, so I'm not sure how many there are, but...
Okay, well, just to get kind of nerdy, what is this top wood on here? Is it spruce, or what's your best guess on what you got here?
You know what? You might be right. It might be spruce.
And then let's look at the back
And the
of
rest
it,
of it
because,
is...
again, the back of
yeah,
it
this
was-
is called burled maple.
Okay, yeah, and you can see we got a little bit of something going on.
Yeah, there was a
but
crack.
Jeez.
It's fixed, but the maple burled. I mean, it's 186 years old.
And then what's this, the neck, any idea?
It's either painted black or it's ebony and painted black.
Uh-huh.
So
It's yep, that is a beautiful ebony board.
186.
I see a little tiny bit of wear on the fretboard.
Well,
right
there was a
there.
repair right there.
Oh, it had a little headstock injury, huh?
So the fact that they didn't put a Floyd Rose on it yet is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Okay, well, people are dying to actually know if this thing is playable. So how about giving us a little tune on it? There you go, man. Some Zepp. Hey, give us a little of that, baby. I'm going to leave you riff. Remember we were doing that yesterday?
Oh, yeah, but I got to tune it again.
Okay. What strings are on that? Is that really low tension string? Right? They make a low tension nylon string, like a
Yeah,
silk.
well, they have the silk and steel.
That's yeah, but that's not even steel, is it? That's silk
I think
and
it's
nylon or
like braided,
something.
kind of.
Yeah, because you don't want to put high tension strings on that thing. But I love the headstock where you have no break angle over everything is straight through. It's like a PRS design.
Well,
Martin should get back to this headstock.
Yeah, that is just the classic. I mean, after 1839, you don't see it.
Martin should get back to that headstock. Beautiful. Is it a joy to play or what?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I have some that are easier to play, but not from 1838.
That's amazing, man.
And the fact that it sounds so good makes me just want to rehearse more. Play more.
Congratulations.
I know, isn't that amazing?
That's the dopest thing right there. That's the craziest thing, man, I've ever seen.
Yeah, you'll have to come over to the new place when I get it.
I will, man. Let's jam. Thank you, sir.
We'll get Nitro and Wex.
We'll get the whole band together, huh?
Get everybody to come over.
That's cool. Thanks, man.